doing well. It is nice to meet you. And
Nice, nice to
let
meet you
me int-
too.
thank you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jim. I am originally from New York City in the U.S. I currently live in Pascas de Caldas in Minas Gerais. I am a full-time teacher on Cambly, and I'm 62 years old. Fernando, tell me about yourself.
I live in Minas Gerais too.
Where do you live?
I live in Pirapora.
And I'm not familiar. How close are you to Pascas?
It's near from Montes Claro. Do you know Montes Claro?
The only two cities I know are Pascas and Belo Horizonte. I don't know anything else.
See. So I'm 25 years old
Uh-huh.
and I'm trying to improve my English in this app.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
I work with the digital market
Digital marketing. Excellent. And what are your reasons for learning English? Is it for work, for personal reasons? What are your
it's
reasons?
it's uh it's because my dream is to travel the world. So I know I know I sorry I forgot the word.
Take your time. You're not used to speaking English. It's a new class, a new teacher, so nerves are there. Just relax. If you can't say it in English, send it to me in the chat box in Portuguese, and I can translate.
Okay. Ah, I want to meet new people.
Mhm. Excellent. Very good. And all right here. And what have you been doing to learn English up till now?
About 1 year and 3 months. I started
Mhm,
this year before.
mhm. Last year. Last year, right?
Last year. Last year.
Okay. And what have you been doing? What have you been just, using apps, reading, watching TV? What have you been doing to learn English?
I'm I'm watching Friends in English,
Hmm. Okay.
and I I make
You use Duolingo. I use
Duolingo
Duolingo.
and course in the internet and YouTube também.
Mhm,
Too,
mhm.
too.
Okay. Also, YouTube also.
Also, I'm a little nervous because my first time.
Don't be nervous. I there's I'm gonna say I feel your pain. Okay, this is an idiom, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Right.
I feel your pain. I understand what you're going through. I speak English. I'm trying to learn Portuguese. And you speak better English than I speak Portuguese. Okay, so I understand. And I've been in Brazil since November of last year. And I have a roommate who is from he's actually he lives in he when I met him he lived in Pascas, but he's originally from San Jose do Rio Pardo in Sao Paulo state, and he does not speak English. So every day of my life is an adventure dealing with learning language. So do not worry about it. I am used to this. We have learned to communicate on a certain level in English. He's doing very well learning English, but I am not doing well learning Portuguese. I spend my day teaching. At the end of the day, I'm too tired to try to learn something new. So very, very, very little Portuguese, but I get it. Don't be nervous. Just talk. So,
Portuguese is very difficult.
you know, I have talked to students in 103 different countries, and everybody talks about how difficult different languages are. What I say is the toughest language to learn is the language you are trying to learn.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the difference with people trying to learn English is that you in your life have been exposed to English, right? You've watched English movies, you've heard English movie music, so you kind of are used to hearing it a little bit. The first time I ever heard Portuguese was at the airport in Sao Paulo. So it's very, very complicated. It probably took me 3 to 4 months just to start to understand what people were saying. And now I understand a little bit, but I can't talk. Very few words. My favorite the phrase I am known for in Portuguese is puta que pariu. That that's that
It's
was the first
funny.
phrase. It's the first phrase I learned. And it's the only phrase I actually use. That and uma Coca-Cola, por favor. Uma pizza, por favor. Uma café, por favor. That's it. After that, I don't really speak Portuguese, but
Yeah,
I have fun with it. I use my translator, and you will be okay. Practice. There's a lot of things that you need to do to learn English. Okay. Um,
okay.
coming on to Cambly is a good step. My roommate uses Duolingo. He uses lots of different things. We watch TV in the house in Portuguese with he watches in Portuguese with English subtitles. I watch English with Portuguese subtitles. These little things, but try to speak English every day.
I'll
And
try.
it's not always easy. It's hard to find people who speak English, but really try to speak English every day and work on your English every day. We're all really busy, right? We between work and school and all these things, we're busy all the time. But you don't have to spend an hour each time you want to study English. I tell my students, try to find 10 minutes 3 times a day. That's it. That's 3.5 hours of practice a week. You go in the shower, put a TV show or a podcast on your phone and listen to it. You're cooking breakfast, watch a video. You're on the bus going to work, read something. You can find these small moments throughout your day to practice your English. So you can work on it every day, and by working on it every day, you keep it in your thoughts and you're training your brain to think about English. So that's one thing really important. So you study every day. Second is you talk every day. And on Cambly, it's really important to use this time to talk as much as possible. Now, this is our first class. We're meeting. I'm going to talk a little bit more today because I'm trying to explain things to you. But in my classes, my goal is to get you to talk as much of that class as possible, teaching you new things, getting you comfortable. And on Cambly, I recommend, I'm not telling you to use Cambly because I teach on Cambly. I really believe in Cambly. I've been on here for 2 years, a little over 2 years. And I have really seen students transform not only their English, but their lives because they learned English well, getting new jobs, getting into school, changing their lives because they can speak English. And on Cambly, try to find a tutor you connect with, somebody you can talk to, you feel comfortable with, you can laugh with, and see that tutor every week. Some students like to see lots of different tutors. That's fine. Half your time with one tutor, half your time with different tutors. The value of seeing that same tutor, they learn you. They understand you. They know what you're good at. They know what you're working on. They design classes just for you. And that's really important to have. And to make a recommendation to help you along the way, I recommend two things: keeping a word journal. Okay. This is anytime in class, anytime in life you learn a new word in English, put that word and its definition in your word journal. Because if you learn a new word in class today, by tomorrow you forget it, gone, wasted. You keep it in your word journal. And two, three, four times a week, just go through your journal and read the words. Keep them in your head so you don't forget them. The second thing is keep a top five list. Okay. These are five words or phrases you really believe you should use in your active vocabulary. All right. So you have your vocabulary. These are all the words you know. Your active vocabulary are the words you use every day. So the word journal are in your vocabulary, not words you use all the time. Your top five list are words you use on a regular basis. And your top five list, I tell people, put the top five list on the home screen on your phone. Every time you look at your phone, which you do 100 times a day, right? You,
It is true.
you
It is
see
true.
you see your top five list. And each time you look at it, you may not read the whole list, but your brain sees it. So when you wake up in the morning, read your top five list. Lunchtime, read your top five list. You're waiting for the bus, read your top five list throughout the day. And these are words or phrases you really want to be a part of your active vocabulary. And when one of the words or phrases on your top five list becomes a part of your active vocabulary, take that one off and put a new one on. So you're actively building a general vocabulary and you're actively improving your active vocabulary. That will really help you.
Yes, thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you
So
very much.
no problem. That's why I'm here to help you out. Okay, that's my whole goal is to design classes that are going to help you reach your goals. Okay, that's what this is all
Okay.
about. My classes are about you. So now, do you have any questions about what I just told you about learning English? Is it all pretty clear to you?
Yes, I can understand.
Okay, so
Uh,
now go ahead. Sorry,
I
I dropped my
understand
earbud.
what I understand. What did you say?
Mhm. So
So
you, I'm talking kind of fast, and you're understanding me, right? And
yes,
you
little.
understand the words I'm saying. Well, it's going to get better. You have to practice, but you have pretty good listening skills, and you seem to have a good vocabulary of English. The
Yes,
difficulty for you is right here, talking,
yeah.
right?
You speak. I never speak before.
You're speaking well. When you messaged me and you said you never spoke English, I was I was not expecting this. I was expecting someone who kind of looked at me the whole time because she couldn't speak. You speak well for a beginner. You have a lot of work to do, but I think you are better than you realize you are. Give yourself credit. You are communicating with me, right? You've told me about yourself. You told me about your goals. You're letting me know you understand. So pat yourself on the back. You can communicate in English. Not at a super high level, but you can communicate in English. You've achieved that goal. And that's important. When you set goals for English, don't set a goal, I want to be fluent. That takes years. Hard goal to reach. Set small goals. I want to study my English every day, right? So each day you study, you achieve a goal. I want to have a conversation about myself. It may take you a week or two, but all of a sudden you'll find you can talk about yourself. You've reached a goal. You want to have a goal about your job, talking about your job. You study and you work about talking about your job, you achieve that goal. Set small steps, baby steps. And each time you achieve a goal, you feel better, right? You feel
Right.
good about yourself and it allows you to keep building.
Yes, it is
Okay.
true.
So, absolutely. So now I want to get you talking. I've talked enough. Now it's your turn. So, tell me about digital marketing.
So I work with sales. I make sales on the internet. I started I started in 2020. how can I say those? Peraí,
What year? Let me see.
does it work? The chat
It's not. You're not. It's not working.
not work for me.
Did you click? It's the chat box is blinking, but it's not letting you type.
I can't write,
Hmm. Can you?
but
Can you?
but
Go ahead. Continue.
but I started in 2020 and I I'm a little nervous. I forgot.
What? Let me. So you started what? 1 year ago? 2 years ago? How long ago?
5 years ago.
Okay. So you started in 2020, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, 2020.
2020, yes.
Okay. And why digital marketing? What attracted you to digital marketing?
Because it's a interesting opportunity for the next years because
For the
the
future.
internet is the future for me.
Right. Okay. And what do you like most about your job? What's most interesting to you?
It's the it's the free because I work in my house. I'm working in my time. It
Mhm.
is.
And tell me about your life. What do you do for fun? What do you do to relax?
Ah, I'm sorry. Can you repeat?
What do you do for fun? What do you do to relax?
I play soccer
Ah,
and
and go ahead.
I'm a, I'm a workout.
Go to academy, go to the gym.
Go to the gym
Mhm.
and I walk every day in the morning too.
Excellent. So you walk, you work, you go to the gym. So you keep a good fitness program for yourself as well as
Yes.
busy with work. And how about your diet? Do you eat well? Do you try to eat a good diet?
No.
Yep.
I eat some. I eat very candies. Cat.
You know, the I'm a health guy. I really try to focus on my health and I try to walk every day. I work long days. I'm on Cambly like 9, 10 hours a day. It's my full-time job. And some days I'm a little bit tired, but most days I put my dog Bolt on the leash and I take him for a 30-minute walk. It gives him exercise, it gives me exercise. But for me, my main focus in my health is eating. I really try to maintain a very healthy diet. And for you who walks and goes to the gym and you're young, all right, you should try to focus a little bit on your food you eat. It really makes a big difference. Food, exercise, and sleep are three very, very important things. And I I am very protective of my sleep. I go to bed, I get up at 7:30 and I go to bed, by 10:30, I'm in bed trying to go to sleep. I make sure I get 7.5 to 9 hours of sleep every day. And by doing that, I always wake up before my alarm because when you get proper rest, your body just wakes yourself up.
Yes.
So I wake up before my alarm. I always eat a really good breakfast, a healthy lunch, and a small dinner. I don't eat junk food. The snacks in my house are, dried fruit and peanuts, different kinds of nuts and seeds, healthy things. Now, I do have a little couple of cookies each night. I allow myself a little bit of a sweet treat, you know, but I really focus on eating good food. I don't drink soda. I drink healthy thing. I drink teas and juices. And at my age, like I said, I'm 62, my energy is pretty good. I feel really good. And a lot of it has to do with what I eat. So I definitely recommend that you take a look at your diet, slowly get rid of the junk food and the sweets, and you'll see you will have more energy and you'll feel better.
Thanks.
You know,
Thanks.
yeah, no problem. It's these in classes, I always try to combine teaching English with teaching something else, whether it's nutrition, exercise, business, marketing. There's a really a good course on Cambly called Business Marketing, and it's not probably not going to really teach you anything new about marketing, but it's going to teach you words and phrases in English about marketing. And I have a bit of a marketing background, and in class, we will talk a lot about marketing strategies. I will tell you my experiences, I will ask you to tell me yours. So I would recommend looking at the business marketing course. That might be helpful. There's a health fitness course about working out and teaching you like it might I have my degree in college was in fitness. So I will teach you a lot of things in health fitness, and you will learn a lot of words about working out at the gym. There is a course, health nutrition, talks about eating well. There is healthy mind, healthy body, how to take care of yourself physically and mentally to stay in good shape. So there's a lot of cool courses here on Cambly that you might enjoy. All right. And
Right.
if you have something you're working on at work and you need to learn about something, you can tell me. I will design a course just for you to help you understand what you're trying to learn. And then I use those courses with other students who have the same questions. Um, I have courses about Dom Pedro. I have course about Dom Pedro the second. I have a course about what happened to both Dom Pedro the first and second after they left the throne in Brazil. I have a course on Baron Moa from back in the early 1800s in Brazilian history. Those might be interesting. A lot of cool things. And tell me about your favorite football team. What football team do you like?
It's Atlético Mineiro.
Okay, now they're based. Now are they out of Belo Horizonte?
Yes, Belo Horizonte.
And are they good? I don't have a strong football background. I'm trying to learn about football, and I'm trying to figure out, living in Pasquez, what team should I be following? Is that the team I should follow?
Yes, Ronaldinho play there.
Ronaldo?
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho. Okay. And
Ronaldinho.
are they a good team?
Yes, it is.
Very good. And how long have you been following them? Long time?
Long time. It's my father. My father.
Your father's team.
My father's team.
Very nice. And tell me about your family.
So I have three brothers,
Mhm.
and I live with my mom and my young brother.
Okay. Very nice. And what? Tell me about your city. What's your city like?
My city is very small, and and I like it. It's very calm
Very calm, relaxed.
and relax. It
Mhm.
yes.
And if I came to your city, um, what would I want to see? If I visited your city, what would I go to see? What's interesting about your city?
It's there is a snack bar,
Snack bar.
snack bar. There are many snack bar.
Hmm. So a lot of places to go eat.
Sorry?
A lot of places to go and eat.
Yes,
And what food is your city known for?
hot dog,
Hot dogs?
hot dog e pão de queijo.
Yeah, see, here in Pascas, everything is pão de queijo.
É,
That's
I eat pão de queijo every day.
that's my
In my breakfast, pão de queijo every day.
yep. When I go to visit my roommate's family, like I said, lives in San Jose de Rio Pardo, and their breakfast is pão de queijo. Here, my roommate, I don't even have to say anything. We'll be sitting in the living room watching a movie at night. He gets up, I know what he's doing. Some bread, cheese in the air fryer, snack time. Yeah, so that's definitely that's the one thing I try to I like bread, but bread is not real good for you. So I always try to get whole grain bread, multi-grain bread. So I'm getting good fiber and some protein and it's healthy at the same time. And this area, all of miniature ice is popular for cheese. And we go to a local market and we buy all kinds of local cheese. And anytime you look in my freezer, there are wheels of cheese everywhere. We eat a lot of cheese. And hang on, somebody wants to say hello. Say hello. This is Coco.
Hello. It's
Is
a
my
cat.
cat Coco? Yeah, my cat
Oh.
Coco. He uh he just woke up. So he wakes up, he comes here, he sits on my lap for a while, visits class, and then he goes to sleep in the window in this. He's waiting for the sun to hit the other side of my house. And he's
It's
got a little
beautiful.
place. Thank you. Yeah, he's 14. He's an old man. He's been around for a
14.
while, but he's very friendly. He's fun. And in the morning, see, I have my cat, and my roommate has a dog. So the dog doesn't like the cat. So in the morning, the cat is on this side of the house. So my morning students know Coco. In the
And Coco.
afternoon, yeah, they switch sides. So the dog's name is Bolt. So my
Bolt.
Bolt, yeah. So yeah, Coco and Bolt. So morning students know Coco, and then my afternoon students know Bolt because they switch sides. It's pretty funny because we don't keep them together. Coco doesn't mind Bolt. Bolt doesn't like the cat. Doesn't like the cat. So yeah, this is Coco. He comes, he visits me, lays on my lap, and then once the sun hits my bedroom, he goes in the window and lays in the sun and goes back to sleep. So
He's came from the United States, or
yeah, he came with me from the U.S. I when I came to Brazil, I originally wanted to go to Floripa, but the flight to Floripa with the layover was like 18 hours, and that was too long for him. So I flew to Sao Paulo, which was a direct flight, 8 hours. He slept the entire flight, and I stayed in Sao Paulo for a month. And I came here to Pascas to visit some students. I have 5 students here. So I came to visit them and I fell in love with the city, so I stayed. Really
oh,
cool.
it's nice. Very
Yeah.
cool.
All right. We're down to our last 30 seconds, Fernando. You just talked to me for a half hour. You did a good job. I understood what you said. You had to search for words, and that's going to be expected. You're learning, but you did a good job. Have confidence. Talk as much as you can. And I hope we have class together. I would love to see you again and help you on your journey to learn English. Okay?
Okay, thanks. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Fernando. Yeah, I hope
Have
to
a
see you
great
again.
day.
You too. Bye bye
Okay,
now. Good
bye
job.
bye. Good job.